I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're dating someone or you have a partner who makes comments about your body, telling you that they would like you better if you looked smaller, slimmer, leaner. If you have a romantic interest in your life who tells you you need to lose weight and they'll like you better that way, that's
This video is about men who body shame girlfriend, their wife, or somebody who they are in relationship with. Imagine a guy being in relationship with you, and this same guy is body shaming you at every opportunity. Guys, I'll be sharing these teachings with you all. When we are done watching, we'll come back to talk about it.
it's not okay. I say this because I was in a relationship for, I'm not going to say how long, but way longer than I should have been, with a person who kept telling me that everything was perfect. I just needed to lose the weight. And initially, he would disguise it as concern for my health. And when I told him there was nothing wrong with my health, then he would talk about how we needed to look good in pictures together. And he was really thin, so it didn't make sense. I mean, if I'm being really honest, the past version of me has been the biggest red flag. But I think you're so used to hearing society and the people around you constantly tell you to become thinner that even when the person who says they love you says that to you, you think that it's completely justified, only it isn't. As I'm working through the trauma of my past relationships, one thing that I think would be really helpful would be to have your partner ask you how you'd like to be supported. Would you like to walk more? Would you like to move your body more? Would you like to learn a new dance form? Would you like to eat more greens because you feel like your body needs it and you're not having enough vegetables? Would you like to have more fruits? Would they be okay to hold you accountable to it? I think that would make more sense, and that would be a realistic expectation of a partner versus your partner coming and telling you they want you to look a certain way because they think that would be better for you. I think that is completely misplaced. That is completely removing your agency. As adults in a relationship together, this doesn't make sense. So the next time your partner brings this up, maybe have that conversation with them to tell them that you don't appreciate this, but what you would like instead is support, and see how they react.
My husband just admitted that I'm ugly.
Hey!
This girl is so dramatic, fam. I don't even care. She can stand over there if she wants. I'm going to continue.
Wait.
No, this dilemma is so crazy. I had to pause it and show my mum because I was just like, what kind of life are people living? Okay, my husband just admitted that I'm ugly.
No!
Wait.
Just admitting.
Just admitting.
As if it's
Just
been,
now.
you know when you admit something, you've been holding it in.
Yeah.
And also it means that you've been lying before or like deceiving yourself before as well.
No. People are going through it.
Oh, this is sad, you know. So I shouldn't even be laughing because this is sad.
Okay. I've always known I'm no beauty queen.
Hey!
It's just a fact of life. I've had to
No. No, honestly, guys.
Cut the camera.
Cut the cameras. This is sad.
No, it is sad, but you guys won't even let me get my
Sorry, go on. Want a tight schedule, go on.
Okay, I've always known I'm no beauty queen. It's just a fact of life I've had to accept. But for the past 4 years, my husband has made me feel like I'm the hottest woman on the planet. He's always telling me how beautiful I am, and somehow I started to believe it. Last night,
sorry.
Go on,
it's
go
so
on.
sad, right? Somehow I started to believe it.
Oh,
So sad, man. Last night, he had his buddies over to hang out like usual. I was upstairs making snacks when I overheard them talking about me. A couple of guys were teasing my husband, calling me a troll and making horrendous comments about my appearance. Imagine you're preparing snacks for these guys, fam.
Men are...
I will just do
What does that...
on the snack.
What does that mean?
You know the flame that's been sitting in your throat for 2 weeks.
You bring all of that up. What do you
Let
mean?
me bring up the coronavirus I got 2 years ago and put on the snacks. So, what are you talking about? About you're making snacks and someone's calling me a troll.
Bro.
They said, how can you stand to climb into bed with a cow? With that cow every night?
No, this is guys. This is trigger warning. This is actually disgusting.
So when we're talking about the aspect of maybe a guy who is into a relationship with a girl who is fat, like who is big, she's on the big side, and the guy says oh, you are too big, I think it would be better if you lose some weight for your health and also so that you look good in pictures. Personally, I don't think there's anything honestly wrong with that, because if you have been in the big side before, you attest to the fact that you get better when you drop some weight. Although the way the person will say it might matters a lot, like how the person will put it, things that the person will say to you might make you angry. But I also think it might be for your own good as a person. You might feel bad, like, oh, did he see me that I'm big before he came? Or is it that he didn't like me the way I was or the way I am? Now he's telling me to lose weight. But I think it might also be for your own good. Well, and it all depends on the way he said it. So guys, there are still other stitches that I would like us to watch. When we are done watching it, at the end of the video, we'll come back together to talk about it. So guys, let's watch.
This is actually disgusting.
How?
This is disgusting.
No.
How can you have the audacity? So someone that your friend has been married to for 4
whole
years.
years.
I'm sorry, from the moment that your friend tells you that they like somebody, any backwards opinion that you have of that person,
it.
especially physically,
Keep
you
it.
better keep
it.
Swallow with me. And don't bring it up again.
She said swallow.
You want to know the most disgusting thing a man has ever admitted to me? I used to be really good friends with this guy, and one time he told me if he was out and saw a girl that he liked, he obviously would approach her, and right off the bat, he would just start insulting her. Tell her the outfit wasn't flattering, her makeup was trash. He literally said to a girl that she was the ugliest girl in her friend group. Yeah, this is the girl that he wants, he's talking to. And want to know why? Also, if you're new here, you are chatting with Chisholm. This guy told me, depending on how a girl's self-esteem is set up, if you say things to rattle her confidence and make her feel insecure, she will feel she needs to come to you for her validation. Basically, he would go out of his way to make these girls feel like they weren't good enough, so the girl would then go out of her way to try and prove to him that she was. So after he would say these things, these girls would spend the rest of the night trying to get his attention, trying to make eye contact, or if they saw him out on a different night, they would approach him and be like, what do you think of my outfit tonight then? Think I look better than I did last week? They would be on their knees begging for this guy's approval, to the point where some of them would literally go home and sleep with him to try and prove to him that they're worth something. Because in their mind, they're thinking, well, I can't be the ugly one in the friend group because I'm the one he took home. Meanwhile, that was just his plan all along. Scary. And if you thought that after hearing this firsthand from a man, I would be astute enough to recognize the signs and know better than to ever let it happen to me, you'd be wrong. Imagine I dated a guy that told me he prefers girls that are lean and look like they work out. Tell me why. The very next morning, I was on my hands and knees in my bedroom doing day 1 of the Clothing Summer Shred Workout Challenge, in the hopes that the next time I saw him, that I would look lean and look like I worked out. Listen, I don't want to hear it. I know I was dumb. But let me know if a guy has ever tried this on you, because I refuse to believe I'm the only dumb bee out here who's fallen for it. So tell the truth, shame the devil. Be honest. Anyways, girl, I'm gonna go, but
The most painful part of it is the fact that a lady in one of the videos where those lady were reading what happened, her husband literally told her that she is ugly. I wonder how she would feel. Imagine someone who you think really loves you or who really cares the way you are. At the end of the day, that same person who is making you feel on top of the world, that same person who makes you feel butterfly in your stomach, like, oh, I look so good, it's the same person telling you that honestly of the truth that you are ugly. I wonder how you feel as a person. And now her husband is the one telling her that she's ugly. I just can't imagine, even if, like she said, that she's really ugly, that she looks ugly, really, it might even be that it's her mind that is playing her. because she already feel downcasted. Imagine someone who you think actually love you, or someone who should give you hope, is the one telling you that you look ugly. That might really affect her self-esteem to make her think that actually she is ugly. She might she might not really be ugly as she is thinking. So I think it's really something that people need to watch. It's not just all about a guy or a girl body shaming someone. I think generally we have to watch what we say to people and how we say it, because you don't know how that person will receive it. You see how those ladies reacted during the, I think, the podcast. They felt it's like, how can a man tell his wife that she is ugly, and to think that she was even preparing what the husband friends, the snacks that they are going to eat, those same friends were saying she looked ugly and she looked like a cow. That's really bad. To the extent that one of the ladies said she will have to pour in the thickest of her saliva inside her snacks and they will eat it without them knowing, for them to downgrade her like that. So it's really bad. So in all of this, to me, I would say, if someone tells you from their innermost heart, like with love, that, oh, you're looking big, I think you really need to lose some weight, you have to shed some weight for your own good, for your own health. Personally, I don't see anything wrong in that. You as a person might see something wrong with it. Some people don't like it when you tell them that they are fat, or they look like this, they look like that, or you just adjust and be like this and be like that. Some people don't just like it. But I think it's good, or it's better for someone to be truthful to you, someone to tell you that, oh, you actually don't look really good. Like, I think you will look better if you are like that. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, I will always say, it's individual thing. Everybody has the way they react to things. But personally, I won't feel bad if someone tells me that, oh, you don't add weight, you don't fat, you have added a lot of weight, you have to try and reduce. I don't see anything wrong with that. Instead of you sugarcoating it till it gets out of hand, where it's very difficult for that person to lose weight. But the manner in which you say it also matters a lot. So guys, this will be all about the video. I'd like you all to share your thoughts on this. Please share your thoughts. And if you have watched me up to this very moment and you are yet to subscribe, please do subscribe, give my video a thumbs up. And if it's possible, turn on the notification bell so that when I post a video, you will see it. I am Tracy, and right now I'm going to be signing out. See you guys in my next video. Bye.